enter data directly into SPSS in Data View. But many times, people will have data they have already entered in Excel. SPSS gives you options for getting data from various formats into SPSS. The steps that we're going to learn now will work to get data into SPSS from Excel or from any of the other file formats that SPSS recognizes. In the previous exercise, you created an Excel file that you saved as quizscores.xlsx. If you do not have this file, you can create it in about 2 minutes while watching the Excel formulas, functions, and summation video. Or you can use any other Excel file as long as it is formatted with a variable name in the first row and a column of numbers. Hey, now we're on to 7. I am going to open quizscores.xlsx in Excel so that you can see the numbers. On Sheet 1, make sure that you have the variable name quizscores in cell A1 and numbers in the cells down to A28. You do not need to add anything else to this data. Here are the numbers in case you still need to create this data set yourself. Save the file to the desktop. And this is very important, you must close the workbook in Excel. You cannot open a file in SPSS if it is already open in another application. So now we are ready to open an Excel worksheet in SPSS. First, open SPSS. In SPSS, open the quizscores.xlsx dataset by choosing File, Open, Data. Direct SPSS to look at the desktop where you saved the quizscores.xlsx file previously. You don't see it, do you? That is because SPSS is looking for SPSS datasets. Those are files with a .sav suffix. We want to open an Excel workbook, which is .xlsx. Change Files of Type to Excel. The quizscores.xlsx file will now be visible. Now, by the way, if you were opening a .csv or some other format, this is where you would choose that setting. In the next window that appears, you have some options. We wisely created our variable names in the first row of Excel, so we want this option, Read Variable Names from First Row of Data. In the Worksheet window, choose Sheet 1. If our data were on a different worksheet, we could choose that sheet here. Leave it set to Sheet 1 and click OK. When the dataset opens in SPSS, choose Variable View. Now set the measure to scale for this variable. We have now imported data from Excel into SPSS. Save this new dataset to the desktop as quizscores.sav. An SPSS dataset uses the suffix .sav. Next, we will run a simple analysis in SPSS and then export the output to Microsoft Word.